begin. It will be a face-off for TD Ierlan on one side and Kyle Gallagher on the other. And day 2 of week 3 of the PLL season begins with another TD Ierlan face-off win here in his rookie.
And Garnsey in. Those two obviously have a ton of chemistry together. You saw it on display there.
Ierlan promptly wins the next face-off and
progresses.
A violation this time. And again, no Gallagher for that face-off, and so TD Ierlan's day starts 4-0, the face-off strike. And this was juggled and handled neatly by Glazner, who takes a shoulder from Rowlett, and the behind-the-back feed settles in.
See Bertrand being active off ball. I mean, that's the second time Pinnell's tried to find him.
Well, Charlie Bertrand, he's a member of the PLL now, and he's with Corey Robinson. Corey?
Sheesh, he threw that behind the back, slick move you just did.
Yeah, I mean, ball got to Pinnell, and you know he's always got to set it up, so saw Wayne cut and went for it, and it turned out well. So
could you imagine a better debut goal?
Reaction, like, what else am I supposed to do here?
TD Ierlan has been credited with wins in 5 of the 6 face-offs here. Makes it 4-2 Redwoods. And they might check the clock just to see if it's accurate, but I'm not even sure. Yeah, TD has enough time for another face-off win before the end of the first. All right, so Andy Tower is happy so far with his team's first quarter as his 0-3 start makes this game as close to a must-win as you can get here in the 3rd week of the PL. He'll take the 1-minute break, I guess.
5-on-5 is juicy for any.
Chaos last week in Atlanta against one of the top teams in the league in Archers jumped out to a 4-1 lead. The game was tied at 7 at halftime. It got away from them in the 3rd quarter. See if they learn their
turn him into a little bit more of a dodger, whereas his off-ball prowess, that is his sweet spot.
221 of those at Penn State for Mac O'Keefe as Ierlan loses the face-off, and Gallagher tried it from 2.
Beautiful explanation there by Pinnell.
Violation here against Chaos. Chaos had a 5-4 lead with the opening 3rd quarter goal from O'Keefe, had a 6-5 lead a few minutes after that, but the last 3 for Redwoods. Chaos win the face-off. They come quickly to the goal. Troutner got a piece of that, and it was flagged out of the air. So Perkovic with the goal. 4 goals now in 1 minute and 46 seconds for Redwoods.
I mean, the feed by Smith was a backhanded with a guy in his face.
TD Ierlan was coming to the net.
And great anticipation there by Reardon.
Face-offs have been dominated by TD Ierlan again. And he makes quick work of Gallagher that time. TD Ierlan found himself an open shot.
Dissect the defense on their rotation, correctly identifying the open player, and they're able to cash in.
His 3rd assist of the game for Jake Fricaro. And as we flashed on the screen, there have been 14 different goal scorers in this game, 7 on each side. Today's sports betting lines are powered by DraftKings. Jake Fricaro with Corey Robinson.
Thanks, Jake. 4 assists. You're seeing it, facilitating it. Can you just walk me through what you're seeing out there?
On that one, I think someone broke their stick, so instead of having the guy pick it up, I had him set a pick. Cooch set a great pick, and they had some respect because they had no step.
2 goals, 1 of them from distance. Here in game number 4 of his PLL career, and Gallagher wins the face-off from TD Ierlan.
Not all face-offs are created equal.
Boy, that was a huge one.